You know what's next? No. I'm not good at talking. You guys know what's next? That's right. It's your favorite, Ghosts and Goblins. There it is. Makaimura. Otherwise known as Ghosts and Goblins. Title screen has no music. There's the Japanese Famicom title screen. Alright, so here's the thing about this game. The Famicom version and the American version are essentially the same game. As far as I'm aware, there's... I don't think there's any changes except one major change. The American version of this game has infinite continues. The Japanese version has no continues without a code. So, good luck beating the Japanese version. Of course, that didn't stop TMR from actually beating this Japanese version. He still beat it without any codes. As long as he didn't miss Heather. Yeah. Oh, everybody likes Heather. I mean, everyone likes her in real life too, so it's no surprise. Let's see. Is this good? Am I centered? Should I lower or raise the screen? You know, actually, this is good position because when I hunch down like this, like my head is, like if I sit up, then it's not so good. But I always end up hunching over like this when I'm playing, so it's just better like this, I think. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna beat this game, but we're not gonna do Makaimura. We're gonna do regular Ghosts and Goblins. I can't imagine beating Makaimura. It must take such a huge amount of practice. I can't imagine how long. I mean, TMR is a god, but I'm sure it still took him a lot of practice to beat that. And we're just gonna be doing the easy version, Ghosts and Goblins. Now, I've beaten this game on stream before. I have a VOD of it still, but the VOD is one of my earlier ones. It's kind of crappy, so we definitely want to like beat this game over again and get a new, better video. Ironically, I probably would be able to beat this faster than Super Mario Bros. 2. Down there is the continue option. It starts out invisible. If you just turn the game on freshly and then select the continue option, it treats it as just one player start. You should stop that before it gets creepy. Hey, it never stopped you before, Nachos. That never stopped you before. Just kidding, Nachos. Did you already cross that line? Yeah. We both have the same reaction. Hey, Mr. Leo, what's up? Good luck. No problem. Yeah, so, I played this game a lot, Ghosts and Goblins. Actually, pretty decent at this game, and, my goal is to beat this in under an hour. Let's see, starting now. Let's say 6:44? Okay. The actual VOD for this will start a few minutes earlier, but the first thing we're going to do is going to farm a dagger. So how many minutes we spend on this part of the level will depend on how nice the zombies want to be to me. You actually like this game? I like it too. I loved it as a kid. I mean, now I realize that it's a Micronix port, so it's got some of that Micronix jankiness. Although, honestly, think about all the Micronix games we've seen to this point. This is by far the most playable of all the ones we've seen so far. There's been some really bad Micronix ports. I mean, shoot, can't think of any of them right now. Hold on. Wait, what else has Micronix done? Fuck. They did some of the early games. Hold on. Let's see, Micronix ported, did they do Yar Kung Fu? I think they did Ninja Kun, right? That game is kind of janky. I think. Let's see, what else do they do? Elevator Action, which actually is not bad for Micronix. I think they did Zippy Race. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. I know they've done a lot of, like, there's been a bunch of games from them so far. Oh, Onyanko Town. That was the first really bad. X-Dex's, Onyanko Town, 1942, Elevator Action. Yeah. All pretty bad games. Yeah. Obake no Kyutaro is Tosei. Yeah. That's... X-Dex's is one of the worst shooters so far. Yeah, so anyway. Whoops. I'm just gonna reset. Doesn't matter. You've never done a full 2-loop of it? We're gonna do a full 2-loop right now. You like the arcade version more? I haven't played the arcade version that much. I've played a little bit. I've never beaten the arcade version. I actually think the arcade version is harder than the Famicom version. I don't think the Famicom version is... It might just be because I know the tricks of this version better, but I've heard other people who played both versions say the same thing, that the arcade version is harder. I think that one of the big differences might be Stage 6. Oh, we got the dagger. Alright, that was pretty fast. Nice. In this Famicom version, Stage 6, you know how there's like a million of those red armors in Stage 6? In the Famicom version, you can actually avoid almost all of them except for one particular one. I think you may not... In the arcade version, I think you might have to fight a lot more of them. And there's probably other differences, that like more unpredictable enemies and such. Like the red armors in this game are actually not really all that bad if you understand their pattern pretty well. Like there's strategies you can use on them which are pretty reliable for killing them. And maybe they might be more random in the arcade. I don't have a lot of experience playing it, but that's just what I've heard. These guys, of course, you can only be hit from behind. If Johnny Micronix was under pressure to do this well since it was a popular game? Interesting question. Well, it didn't stop him from doing a really bad job with other popular arcade ports like Ikari Warriors. Also, Capcom, I don't know, I'm sure this game was really popular in the arcade, but I mean, there's lots of other games they screwed up, right? I don't think that they screwed up a lot of like these games on purpose. I think it was just a lack of ability, but maybe this game just lent itself better towards having a decent port, just because of the way the game is designed, you know? Something like Athena is not really that good in the first place. That was a dumb death. Like Athena, this is actually a quality platformer. You know, and although it's funny because this game has very little slowdown, which you would normally expect in. It does definitely move a little bit jerky. You can kind of see the way the screen scrolls. It's not really that smooth. It kind of jerks along, but the movement doesn't feel that bad. It is surprisingly good for a Micronix port. I don't know. Oh, we definitely don't want that torch. We definitely don't want... Getting that is worse than dying, because when you die, you keep whatever weapon you had when you... So you have to actually... We'd have to actually go through the trouble of farming another... I mean, if we accidentally touched that torch, we'd basically just want to start over. Because that's how difficult it is to get another dagger. The first graveyard at the beginning of the game is by far the easiest place to farm a dagger. You can farm it in certain other places, but it can be really difficult. You almost want to buy Ghost and Gum's arcade cabinet. You know, if I were going to buy an arcade cabinet, I think that'd be one of the ones I'd be interested in. Like that, let's see, what are some of my favorite arcade games? Ghosts and Goblins. And if this were Makaimura, I would have to start the whole game over now. There is a continue option in this, the American version. You do unfortunately have to press select twice every time to select it. So it can be easy to have a continue fail in this game. You gotta be a little bit careful. You certainly wouldn't want that if you're like late into the second loop. Oh. Pigs in a blanket ghosts. Or burritos, as they are called by the Mexican runner. Oops. One weird, like, sort of programming glitch or something, whatever you want to call it, that does not exist in the arcade version is if you fall down a pit in this version, it's like there's solid ground down there, so sometimes you'll see your character's head still, like, at the bottom of the pit. Like, he just fell down there and he's stuck down there now. That doesn't happen in the arcade version, I don't think. It looks weird. It looks funny, like they didn't really think, or like it's just badly programmed or whatever. I don't know. It's a bit strange. Also, the movement in this game, and this also I think is not true in the arcade version, is a little stiff. But the movement, like, from left to right, and the jumping feels okay, luckily, since that's a very important part of the game. But I think the action of ducking feels a little bit stiffer than it should. Sometimes, like, if you're ducking, you're supposed to be able to switch directions from left to right instantly, but it doesn't always work. And then sometimes going from a ducking position to a standing position, it's almost like he gets stuck in the ducking position sometimes. So it doesn't feel that great. Probably a Micronics addition to the game. And there's another appearance of the Yashichi, famous Capcom item. We've already seen those in XX's and a couple other games. There was another one where they appeared as power-ups. I don't remember what it was. Do you guys remember what the other Capcom game to have the Yashichi was? Feels stiff in every version. Maybe it does feel stiff in every version. So we're right now on the famous Big Man stage, or giant building stage. This is, oddly, one of the hardest stages in the game. It's because of this stage that so many, like, the reason this game has a reputation as such a difficult game, like, this stage is a big part of that. Because this stage, the balance of this game is really strange. A lot of the stages after this one don't feel nearly as hard as this stage. Stage 3 can also be extremely difficult, but knowing where the hidden armors are makes that stage a lot easier. Uh-oh. And what I like to do is I like to kill these guys on the right side of the stage before I try to go up on the left, so that I don't have to deal with them coming back down. Overall makes this building a lot easier to deal with. There's also a hidden armor in this building that makes this stage... There's 2 hidden power-ups on this stage that make it, like, a lot easier to deal with. Oh, and we're gonna have to get one of them right now, which is the hidden armor. You just jump up against this top left wall here. So that's very important. The second one is an invisible, like one of the Yashichi items increases your time. We're gonna find that in a second. It's not, yeah. The controls are fine. It's just the ducking that I have a problem with. Okay, so this ladder right here, if you climb up this ladder, a torch appears over the ladder to my right, making it impossible to continue farther through the level without picking up that torch. If that happens, you'd be better off just killing yourself than getting that torch. This stage is definitely the gatekeeper. Although as a kid I was able to get past it eventually, it was actually stage 3 that stopped me, because I didn't know about the secret armors. But even if you know about the armor in this level is still pretty challenging, and it remains one of the hardest. Alright, so right here is where we can get a very, very important secret item. It dropped down there on the right. You have to ride this first platform out to the top, and then jump straight up, and it makes this flashing Yashichi appear. That gives you about an extra minute on your timer. That's extremely important for this stage. Extremely important for actually having enough time to complete this stage, because the timer is very severe in this stage for some reason. They don't give you a lot of time. Alright, here's the bosses. Now there's 2 of these guys, and they can be a big problem. Because they tend to kind of pincer you. Alright, if possible, we want to try to beat them one at a time. It's a lot easier that way. And hope that this guy doesn't charge into me like he actually is trying to do. Alright, we did it. Yep, so we just... That actually went really well. For the hardest stage in the game. Actually, stage 6 is still the hardest stage, but... I think for most people, stage 6 would be the hardest. I think that with the strategies I know for stage 6, I find 2 now to be like the biggest potential obstacle. But ordinarily, I guess stage 6 would be the hardest in the game. Stage 3 is also pretty difficult. Although if you know there's actually 2 hidden armors in this stage, and if you happen to know where they are, it does make the stage a lot easier. So we are going to try to get those. Whoops. What? And these weird stalactite guys, you have to hit them in the face. So either you have to hit them, or maybe not actually. Apparently just sitting in the middle works. Never noticed that before. I think that if the face is high, like a duck attack won't work. I should test it out. So there's something... Oh, I did not see that because of the flashing. So if you just let these guys stay alive, eventually they have 2 faces and like hit both high and low, which I find kind of funny. It's like, let's try a high attack, let's try a low attack. This is not working. Okay, let's try both. Even with the map, you found Shantae was tough to navigate. Oh yeah? It's funny because I didn't actually use a map when I was playing. Were you like using like a guide or something to play through it? Does the game have a map? Was there a map? I don't remember there being a map in Shantae. I can't, or I'm not quite sure. I don't think there's a map in Shantae. Even in hours without any sort of help, and then you resorted to a map, but it didn't help much. I don't know. I didn't find navigating the game to be too bad, but I am pretty used to playing Metroid-like games. Oh! Fucking zombie. In the manual? Oh, I didn't have the manual when I was playing. Interesting. Are you talking about, Brigand, are you talking about, like, the outdoor areas? Or are you talking about the palaces? The palace was kept. There was one point at, I think it was the second palace, where I had not played the game for like a week or something. When I came back to it, I was completely lost and like wandered through the entire stage almost before I was able to figure out the place I was supposed to be at. That was pretty awkward. And never mind. I take back what I said. Apparently, you can hit those guys anywhere. Their face just has to have spawned. You don't have to actually hit them in the space to damage them, apparently. Oh man. I'm dying a lot in like all the easy parts, and I'm getting through the hard parts quickly so far. That's ironic. So are you liking Shantae so far, Brigand? How far are you? How many palaces have you done? I like the game quite a bit. In the end, I I think I found that I didn't love the game. I think the biggest problem for me with Shantae was just... It just felt a little too easy to me, I think. That was my big problem with the game. I think if it was a little bit more challenging, I would have enjoyed it more. But also, the music in the game was good, but a little disappointing towards the end. I was disappointed that not every dungeon has its like a unique theme. Towards the end, later in the game, they start reusing dungeon music, and that was a slight bummer. You gotta really there's a specific strategy you gotta use for those red armors. Basically, you need to when you first wake them up, you want to mash the button really fast so you can get 2 hits. You can get like the first 2 hits to land on them. If you're not careful, you'll hit them once, they'll fly up before the second hit lands, then you have to hit them 3 more times. So you want to try to get 2 hits on right away, so that only 2 more hits will kill them. And then what you want to do is you want to sort of like, almost like fighting a bull, you want to kind of wait for it to come down, run to the left, jump to the left, like to lure it to like fly above you, and then as you're jumping backwards, hit it as it's coming towards you, I guess is sort of the thing. So I'm gonna first like this. 2 hits, and then jump backwards as it's swinging down, get the other 2. That's like the safest way to fight, and it's very reliable. If you do that, 99% of the time, it'll work out for you if you do it correctly. It depends on the position they're at, though. Some certain red armors are found in certain positions that makes them a huge pain. But this guy's not one of them. See, we even didn't kill him on the first try, but we were able to get him the second. Last thing you got, the spider power-up? Spider. Oh, okay. I don't... Is that the second one? I don't quite remember. You agree it's pretty easy? You don't like the game to be harder since it controls really well? Yeah, I'm playing the hard stuff right here. And I like this game just about as well as Shantae. Well, I like both games, you know? They're both really good games. I mean, Ghosts and Goblins, it's a janky game, but I think a lot of the charm of the arcade version translates pretty well. So right here, where we're standing, this is actually the first... In fact, I'll show it to you. This is the first secret armor position. I'm just going to take a hit here on purpose, so you guys can see it. What you can actually do is, you can actually leave this here, deal with this red arm... In fact, as I'm saying it, I realize I probably should have done that. Deal with this red armor up here, and then come back and get the armor if you do take a hit. Which you could on this guy. And we should have probably done that. But that's okay, because there's a second secret armor location coming up, and now I'll get to show that to you guys. If you jump here somewhere, there's also a Yashichi. All it does is give you points. Now, to get to this second secret armor, it's a little bit trickier. We have to kind of jump from this second step, and we have to land on this step right up here. Then you have to duck here. Oh wait, no, I guess it's this one? Oh crap. And there it appears it down to the bottom. Hopefully that guy will disappear. I think he did. And there it is. Alright. Okay. That did not go as well as planned, but hopefully we can beat this guy without taking a hit. We probably will take a hit, though. Oh, I meant to jump over him. I did a little too late there. The game's Ricky's Revenge is a bit better. Doesn't hold a candle to the third. Pirate's Curse. Wow. So you're saying they get progressively better, huh? Oh, one of these days I'll have to try myself and find out. I know I say that a lot because there's so many games that I need to play. It's ridiculous. I've played so many games, but there's so many more I need to play. This first red armor, for some reason I find him really easy. Maybe it's just the very... I think when you fight these guys in like a long, flat, horizontal surface, they can be pretty easy to do. It's just the weird sort of hilly structures that you have to be careful on. They're just the weird terrain. Alright. Okay. So far, so good. We can get our armor back here. Yeah, there's a fourth one. I know that one was kickstarted. Alright, these guys can be a problem. Try to lure them out first. There we go. Alright, I'm going to try to not take damage here. But I think we're going to. Okay, that's fine. We'll just get that armor again. What's the... Maybe we're better off like jumping from the tip of this stair block? Not sure. I want to try to avoid fighting that guy. You have to duck here. This is one of the few secret power-ups that you have to duck to get. Or maybe there's more and I just don't know them, but... It'd be great if I could, like, not take a hit to this guy. Oh, nice. Oh, I should show you this. If you pick up this flashing king thing there, it actually turns you into a frog. Kind of like the wizards from every other game. There are wizards that appear if you hit gravestones in this game as well, but I think they just kill you. I don't think they like transform you like they do in other. So in the other Ghosts and Goblins games, they sort of transform. They made the wizard the version of the frog prince thing, and he transforms you into different kinds of obstacles. It's particularly cool in Super Ghosts and Ghouls, because in Super Ghosts and Ghouls, he has different transformation. There's 4 different transformations depending on what level of armor you have. It's rare to see the third one if you actually have the bronze armor. I think it's like, I don't remember. The game gets a pass just for the girls with minimal coverage. Oh, Shantae. It doesn't need a pass though. Like they're all good games. I mean, even I have some complaints with the first game, but it's still a good game. I mean, it's a great game. I would still call it... I gave it a 7. I'd still call it a great game. You know? It's just not... I just don't think it's an amazing... I think it has some flaws that make it not as amazing as it could be. That's all. Just jumped into that guy's bullet for no reason. There's like, I think there's a hidden power-up here if you duck, like there's a cross or something, right? We don't really want it, but I want to show it off. There it is. If you duck right there, you can actually get the cross. I never knew about this as a kid. I thought the only place you could get the cross was from level 6. You can get here too. Actually, maybe I should consider picking it up just for fun. Ah, fuck it. Let's get it. I don't need the dagger. I'm too good at this game. We'll just get it for fun. This weapon, the cross, you actually need this. You need to beat the level 6 boss with this, or you get sent back to level 5. So how many of you guys... I know Mr. Leo said he's never beaten this. He likes it, but he's never... Have any of you guys in the chat beaten this game before? Like, properly? I mean, like, through both loops? Or have you, or what's the farthest you've gotten in this game? This part is fun because these guys are all completely random. Not you, Joer? Oh yeah, the cross generally makes, like, it's harder because of the lower speed and range against the red armors. But the good thing about it is that it actually destroys enemies' shots, which can be a little bit useful on the... Wait, what the fuck? Where's the fucking boss? What the fuck? What? By the way, I just noticed... I think the game mod is a little low. I'm going to turn it up a little bit. I'm playing this whole time and I didn't even notice. Oh, what is... The dragon didn't spawn. That's weird. Hold on, let's try going back to the left and the right, I guess? I don't know. Huh. It's really strange. I've never had this happen to me before. Oh, there it is. What the? Wow, that was weird. Ooh, how did I avoid that? Wow, not bad. I don't know how I survived. A little bit of one of them, but you just didn't like the control. Oh, of these games? Which ones did you play? This one? The NES one? Or did you play the Genesis one? Personally, I think the Super Nintendo one is the best, but some people I know do prefer the Genesis one. But they're kind of all really good to me. I mean, this right here would probably be the weakest of all of them. Just in a technical level, it's got to be the weakest. But I still find it to be pretty fun. So here we are on level 5. We're getting pretty close. How did I not kill that guy? What the fuck? Oh, those skeletons? I guess I should show this off at least once. Hold on, let's see if we can find another one. Super Nintendo one? Yeah, I think if you get close to them without killing the little skulls, they start jumping around like crazy jumping skeletons. Unfortunately, it is a fun concept, the crazy jumping skeletons. Unfortunately, we're gonna very rarely get to see that because I'm going to shoot them before they have a chance to pop up. Oh, I just died right. I took a hit right there. Let's just go ahead and die on purpose. Super Nintendo one. I like the controls in the Super Nintendo one. That one, I think, it feels like the most refined. And the double jump feels good. It is tricky to use because you have to be careful not to overuse the double jump. Or I guess you're in trouble, but I think I think the controls feel really good in that game. Jeez. I'm gonna keep killing myself on purpose. Yeah, so the thing about Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the Super Nintendo is that it gives you this double jump, so your instinct as a gamer is to just like to use it, since you like, you know, it's almost like a new toy. Like, oh, I can double jump now. This is so much fun. Look at me jumping, Mom. But you really don't want to play the game that way. It's because most of the damage you take will be from spamming the jump too much in that game. You really want to reserve that double jump for when you really need it to like avoid an enemy or something. You don't want to spam it. Once you've used the second jump, you have no more recourse to change your jump arc, since your jump is always fixed. And even worse, the double jump can, if you use it wrong, can send you really high in the air. So if you spam it, you can be airborne quite a lot in like jump arcs that can make you very, very vulnerable to the quick enemies in the game. So it just takes a lot of. It's a powerful weapon, but it takes a lot of skill to use. So that weapon right there, the axe, that's the actual worst weapon of the game. Some people will say that the fireball is the worst weapon, but the fireball is at least playable. Oh, that guy was like glitched. Did you see that? The fireball is at least playable. It's not that bad. The axe, though, however, is just impossible. The problem with the axe is it goes through enemies. So in theory, that should be good because you could kill multiple enemies with it. But in practice, it's actually terrible. Because, like, for these big men, it'll go through them, and you won't be able to fire another one until the first one has disappeared from the screen. In the meantime, they're charging at you, and they've already, like, killed you before you could, like... It makes these big men, like, almost impossible to deal with. So, also, ironically, the axe itself only appears, as far as I know, on stage 5 and 6. Guess what bosses are immune to the axe? That's right, the bosses of 5 and 6 are immune to the axe. So the only stages they give you the axe are the stages where there's lots of big men that your weapon is horrible for, and there's bosses that are immune to your weapon. It's almost like the axe is meant as a fuck you. It's the fuck you weapon. So if you don't know any better, you'd think that the torch was that way, but no. The axe is the real fuck you weapon in this game. What a troll weapon. I wonder if it's different in the arcade version. I feel like it has to... Maybe it's an oversight in the port or something? I'm wondering if the arcade version has bosses that are actually immune to certain weapons the way that this game does. The weapons in general in this game are pretty unbalanced. All the weapons, regardless of weapon speed and utility use, all do the exact same amount of damage. They all, like, every boss takes the same amount of hits. Like, I believe it's 10 hits per boss, regardless of what weapon you're using. So because of that, you really just want to be using the fastest weapon possible, and that is the dagger. Like, no other weapon really compares. So, other than the places like this stage, where, also, you don't have to fight that guy. I fought him for no reason the first time. Just go right past him. Other than stage 6, where you're forced to actually pick up the cross, there's really no reason to use any weapon besides the dagger. I only picked up the cross in level 4 just for pure fun. Didn't necessarily want it. This game isn't very nice with its power-ups. It's not, or just maybe not well thought out. And I don't know if that's maybe an aspect of the port. I don't know if the original arcade game was like that either. But possibly it was. You have to remember that this is one of the very first games of its kind. Like, this isn't, for the arcade, this is a very incredibly early platformer in general. Not to mention, like, in fact, I think it came out, yeah, it did come out before Super Mario Bros. Came out on the home console. So this is a pre-Super Mario Bros. Game, technically. The arcade version is. And considering that, the game is very well made. Like, if you consider when it came out. But, yeah, looking back on it now, it does have imbalances that hurt the game. And it sucks that one weapon is so clearly better than all the other... I guess, two. The cross is actually not bad as a weapon. The cross has uses that actually make it useful over the dagger at times. Like, the ability to destroy shots is actually really useful in certain places. So I guess it has really two really useful weapons. The javelin is perfectly usable, but it's just inferior to the dagger in every way. It doesn't have a good utility usage like the cross does. Well, he knocked me back on the platform, so I guess that's good. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop dying on this stage now. Hey, get out of here. These big men here can be kind of a pain. Uh-oh, I think I'm dead. Spam the button! Okay, we survived. Whoa, fucker. Alright. Now we need to hope that this guy, gets away from the ladder pretty quick. That might work. Oh, I'm dead. Fuck. Look at me mashing this. Oh, okay, we survived because I mashed the button. With these guys, really, it comes down to, how fast can you mash the button. If you can mash the button fast enough, you can even, beat them. Even if you start pretty close to them, you can still kill them. And that guy dropped a javelin. Not a bad weapon, but we don't want to replace our cross. Wait. Well, maybe we do. Nah, the cross is actually really good for this boss. I'm fine with keeping the cross. Also, a nice thing about the cross is that it'll actually, if the blue man happens to get a shot off, it'll actually destroy the shot. Now, if you fall down that pit right there, like I just did, horrible. You don't want... At least the big man won't respawn, though. Well... You don't need... No sense in giving up yet. There's also a glitched big man who can appear, right above this ladder occasionally, just out of thin air, which is really weird. Oh, jeez. Good thing I can destroy that guy's shots. The fuck? Stupid fucking... Okay, see, the cross actually saved my life right there. If I'd been using the dagger, I would have died in that spot. So, a good example that, because I actually was able to destroy the blue man's shots. It's a good example of how the cross can be superior to the dagger in certain situations. It's actually a perfect example. So that worked out nicely for our stream. Alright, let me just pause for a second and just Catch my breath. We would prefer to not die against this guy. He's pretty easy, especially with the cross. Because the cross can destroy his shots, and the shots are the big threat from this guy. I'm gonna take a sip of my beverage. Okay. Nice climb. Why, thank you, Joe. Alright, here we go. This is Ghosts and Goblins Excel Saga. What's up? How are you doing? This is a classic. It's a classic game. Alright, this guy's not too bad with the cross. I don't think I'll die, but accidents do happen. But normally I don't die to this guy. As you can see, with the cross destroying his shots does make him not much of a threat. Yeah, so this is Ghosts and Goblins. This is like Capcom's first really big hit game, I think. Well, I guess that would be 1942, technically, but this game really, I think, even is a level above that in terms of how big a hit it was, and a very influential game as well. Now, you need to actually pick up the javelin here, because the unicorn is... I'm calling him... The unicorn is what he's... This Cyclops guy. The manual actually refers to him as a unicorn, I believe. He's actually immune to the cross, that weapon we just had. So, that's why the game puts a javelin there, so you'd be able to actually damage him if you come here with the wrong weapon. Otherwise, you'd be fucked. You never played this one? When this game came out for the NES, people loved this game, you know? I remember my cousins being tremendously excited for this game. We finally got it. We did love it. But it's infamously hard. And, looking back on it, it's not as good. It's not quite as good as it could have been. It's not the best port. Now, for this dragon, the javelin doesn't damage the dragon, so we now actually have to switch weapons to the cross. If we want to continue here. Oh, where the fuck is the cross? Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm dead. Lacrosse Champion. That was the alternative title. Alright, let's try this again. This right here would be considered by most people to be the hardest level in the game. Personally, I think level 2 is maybe a little bit harder. But I think most people tend to be more stuck in this level. And this level is extremely difficult if you don't know where the bonus armor is. Of course, that's true for other levels as well. Where's the fucking... Why did the cross not spawn? What the fuck? Normally, I just have to walk... I guess I'm, like, walking one pixel, like, not far enough or something. Okay. Fucking dragon. He got me with his tail. Imagine trying to play through this game without continues. The Japanese version of this game, Makaimura, which means Demon Village, actually had no continues. Game over, yeah. The American version has infinite continues. It is still an extremely hard game, even with infinite continues. I mean, trying to play through this game without continues is just unimaginable to me. Just unimaginable. Alright. We did better on that guy this time. That's good. Let's see if we can beat the dragon without taking a hit. That would be nice. There you go, that's better. Look, wow, the dragon wrecked me. It hit me twice. Normally I do better. I think I must just be rusty in my dragon fighting, because normally I kill that guy without that much effort. With the first 2 times I couldn't even get the cross to spawn, so that essentially caused me to die. But that time I just sucked. This is still the first loop of this game, by the way. You do have to play through the game twice to get the proper ending. We're still on the first loop. We're almost to the end, though, of Loop 1. Loop 2 does have, like, faster shots and faster enemies, so it's overall a little bit more difficult. And the problem levels, level 2, 3, and 6 are particularly hard. Well, level 3 not so much, but level 2 and 6 can be a real pain on the second loop. Alright, there's the bonus armor, so that makes up for our mistake earlier. Isn't the second loop harder? Yeah, it is. Sure is. It sure is harder. Now, this guy sucks, this big man. We really need to hope that he cooperates, but he loves to just, like, guard that ladder. Oh! Whoa, oh my god. I was like 1 pixel away from taking damage there. No, fucker. See, he can really waste your time, that guy can. But we have to wait for him to, like, get far enough away from that ladder that we can actually have a chance to kill him. Oh, there we go. Perfect opportunity right there. Okay. Good. Now, this part also is tough because this is the one red armor we have to actually fight. Okay. We did take a hit, but we're still alive, so we have a chance. Because the hard part of the level is over now. Oh! Unless that happens. His spear went under my shield, did you see that? So I was trying to shoot the spear, but apparently the hitbox of the shield was not quite adequate to protect me. Oh well. That's okay. I mean, ordinarily, like, if you're playing through this game, most people, like, playing this game blind would spend hours in this level before they passed it. So, if we spend, like, what, a couple extra minutes here, not the end of the world. I'm sure we'll beat it pretty soon. Well, it's not bad. Honestly, it's not that hard to beat that dragon without taking damage, so could be better, but we'll take it. See what a pain this big man. I don't know what it is, but this guy just loves to troll you. This big man. Fucking... This guy's just an asshole. Oh, there we go. Okay. Mash the button! Even if you mash it a little too hard and you shoot an extra shot, the low range of the shield actually comes handy in this particular instance, because if you mash the button too hard and you shoot one extra shot, it goes just far enough to not hit that red armor. It's a couple pixels short, which is really helpful in that particular location. Uh-oh, we're gonna die to this guy, I think. Or maybe not. Oh, the burrito killed me. The thing that sucks about that red armor is that burritos love to spawn. They're actually called, what, goblins, I think? But I like to use the Team R nickname for them. The official name of this game should be Ghosts and Burritos. Or Burritos and Goblins. More Ghosts and Goblins right now? Yeah, it's a big problem. Fucking ghosts. No, I actually think that the official name for those ghosts is goblins, which is strange. And I don't think there are any specific ghost enemies in the game. At least not that are labeled as such in the manual. Alright, so the armor is still there, so if we want to brave jumping over this torch a couple more times, we can actually go back for it if we do take a hit. Which we may definitely want to do. Right, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Right. Jen, I'm playing Ghosts and Goblins, the classic game of difficulty. I know. No, you stupid fucking burrito. See, the burritos keep screwing me up when I try to fight these guys. Alright, we are now going to go back for the armor. Just for safety value. We need to be real careful to not pick up that torch. Because if we do, we have to essentially kill ourselves. Because you can't beat... If you try to beat this level without the shield, and you're successful, you get sent back to level 5. And that is no good. So... What? I thought... Wait, that's strange. Why is it not there? What the fuck? It should... Huh? Is it because I jumped in the spot where it was with armor on? That's... Okay. I guess you don't have any armor anymore. Wow, well, okay. That was really weird. The armor didn't spawn. Alright. Okay. Whatever, game. Be that way. See if I care. I still like you, game. You know what? I forgive you. I forgive you, Ghosts and Goblins. Game's like, how about now? Do you forgive me now? Too hungry for those burritos? Oh, a burrito does sound good right about now. I have to admit, a burrito does sound pretty good. Alright. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Let's see how it goes with you. Ooh, that went really well, that dragon fight. Alright, let me focus and try to, like, stop dying. Is he gone? Did he, like, leave? Okay, I didn't kill him, but apparently he left. I don't need the armor. We can beat this boss without armor. There's an axe troll weapon there. If you pick that up, you officially cannot beat the boss, so have fun with that. Alright, luckily the burritos stopped spawning for this boss. Alright, so this should be the easy part, but you know, there's always room for errors. Yeah, this whole area is tough. It's considered generally the hardest level in the game. And this is a very tough level. Especially if you don't know the strategies. No! Ooh, I thought it was gonna die there. I thought it was gonna die. That's the first one. First one is dead. There's actually a trick. If you go to the far right of the screen, these guys like can't reach you and you can kill them like super easily. So I don't know, well, maybe you'll see if we can. It can be a little bit difficult to get there though, and it's really not at all necessary. Nah, fuck it, I'm not gonna bother. We'll just kill him. Oh, oh man, the shot grazed my head, so it killed me. All right. Why didn't I duck? What the fuck is? Hold on, let me see the replay. Why the fuck did I not duck there? Could I? Oh, I was ducking. Oh no, I could have just ducked and survived. Wow. That was not a fine moment for me. What time do we start again? 6:44. Looks like I'm not going to be beating the game in 1 hour. Like I was hoping. In fact, if I don't hurry up, I might not even beat one loop in 1 hour. Alright. Alright. I want to play for real now. I'm gonna get serious. I was just messing around before. It only takes 6 hits with this shield to kill that dragon. So, not too bad. There we go. I'm gonna wait for the burrito to spawn first, then I'm gonna spawn this. Then I'm gonna go to the red armor. Where is he? Okay, well, whatever, I guess. I don't know how those shots didn't kill him. That was terrible. The guy did 2 damage to me. That was much better. Look at that. We still got our armor. So this time, hopefully the armor will spawn when I come back here and need it. If I need it. You know what? Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just play through this level and not take a hit. That'd be great. Could happen, you know? The problem is this red armor. This is where I always take damage in this level. For some reason, this guy's really hard to fight without taking damage. Oh, but we did it, though. Wow, look at that. Maybe it will happen. The impossible. The impossible dream. Beating level 6 without taking, like, a single unit of damage. The impossible dream could happen. Alright. Alright, you come here. I can't believe I died in the second one of these guys last time. Like, I should have beat this level like 10 minutes ago. Should not have died to one of these stupid guys. See how easy this is? Oh, he's dead now. Oh, look at that! We beat level 6 without taking any damage. It took us long enough, but we actually beat the level without taking a single hit. That's pretty cool. If only we could have done that the first time. Now, of course, this final boss is pretty much a joke. Now, supposedly, this guy His only weakness is the cross. That's what the text tells you. Oh, we actually died just as we killed him. But apparently, in the final boss, it counts as... Now, what did that text say? Hold on, let me just read it again. There's a hilarious typo. This room is an illusion and a trap devised by Satan. Go ahead dauntlessly, make it rapid progress. I love this sarcasm in that text. Go ahead dauntlessly, make rapid progress. I don't think it's meant to sound sarcastic. I think it's meant to be like, too encouraging. Like, come on, you can do it. Make rapid progress. Be dauntless. Go ahead. But it sounds like sarcasm. Like the game is like, hey, go ahead dauntlessly. Make rapid progress. And then you find yourself on level 1. It sounds like the game is saying, fuck you. But I think that's just an artifact of an unwitting translation. Oops. Crap, I wanted to keep the shield. That sucks. Now we have to find ourselves with the flame. Well, let's just switch back to the dagger. Quite honestly, we'll really want the dagger for Loop 2, Stage 2 anyway, since that stage is in enormous pain. So, for the best. We could just play with the torch. We could try to play through the game with the torch. That would be interesting. Nah, I mean, I don't know. I could probably beat that level. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. No, I shouldn't do that. Well, you know what? No, it's not smart. I might really regret that later. I think I could beat the game with the torch, though. I could beat those levels with the torch. I think I could. I don't think it would make that big of a difference. Now, I would like to see someone try to beat this game with the axe. That I don't know, that seems impossible. Or like play through every level with the axe up to level 6 when you're forced to switch. Yeah, so if you're paying attention, if you notice, all the enemies and shots are faster in Loop 2. Notice how the zombies move just a little bit faster. These guys here move a little bit faster. Those piranha plant type things. Where's our armor? Did we miss the armor? Oh, crap, I missed the armor. Well, let me just die. That's weird. Oh, I'm supposed to jump. Challenge accepted. I almost want to do it myself just for fun, but nah, fuck it, let's just beat the game faster. The ending text with Ghostbusters. Oh. Yeah, Ghostbusters had like a really shitty ending text, didn't it? Sort of remember that. Also, these burritos move quite a bit faster on Loop 2. It can make a difference. Can definitely get you killed. Fuck, man. So if you're just joining me, no, I haven't just freshly started Ghosts and Goblins. This is the second loop. You do have to play through the game. I mean, everybody knows this, but you have to play through the game twice to get the real ending. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get that real ending. Yeah. See how they're more aggressive now? The burritos? And I think more of them spawn as well. Like, they usually come 3 at a time, and they shoot more of those spears, too. Like, the spears are what has killed me, like, the last 3 times. So, yeah, man, beating this game without continues. I don't think I could even get through one loop with this game without continues. see how fast that guy appeared? Wow. Oh, almost got speared. Oh! Fuck. I didn't even need to jump, because that guy decided to just stand there. It's a shame. Alright, it's okay. We got this. We got this. Man. I haven't even gotten to the hard stage yet, which is Loop 2, Level 2. I'm already dying a lot. These burritos do really get like significantly faster and more aggressive in this loop. It's pretty noticeable. In fact, I'm probably better off like killing them a little bit less. Oh, jeez. Because I think killing them would cause more of them to spawn, and possibly in like more dangerous locations. So if there's like one higher above me that's not going to ram into me, I should probably not kill him. Probably should just let him live. Burritos, please. I know. That's one of the classic clips from TMR's intro, is with the burritos, because you guys... I'm sure you guys have seen that before. Oh man, fucking spears. Yeah, I'm never gonna beat Makaimura. I'm never gonna beat this game. Look how many continues I'm using. We probably used like 20 so far. Never gonna beat this game without continues. Just no way. And although it doesn't look like you can actually duck under those shots from those plant things, it looks pretty strange when you do, because it looks like the bullet is going like through you. There it is. There it is, finally. That was just level 1 of Loop 2. It gets harder. But maybe we'll play better. You never know. No, my beverage is gone. How am I gonna beat this game with no beverage? Guys. I feel so confused and alone without a beverage. There's a 1-up here somewhere, but I don't remember how to get it. Not that it matters. 1-ups are extremely important in Makaimura, I would imagine, but in this game... In this version of the game with the infinite continues, 1-ups are completely worthless. They don't do anything to help you. Those guys are faster too. They spawn faster. In fact, those guys might even be the worst part of this whole stage. Those guys that drop down from that building, because they always just do random damage to me. Now, you know what? The ravens are the constantly spawning ravens are the worst part of the stage. That's the worst part. Oh, see, and they're look how much faster they are than in Loop 1. They're really fast. Fuck, man. We still have our armor though, so that's pretty good. No. Oh. Uh-oh. I'm dead. The guy picked a bad time to walk over. Do, 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 do. I heard that game over sound so much as a kid. And I watched this map screen. You've probably seen this map screen over 1,000 times in my life. You're impressed? Hey, thanks, Mr. Leo. Hey, save your accolades for when I actually beat the game. But yeah, we will beat it. Oh, not good enough to avoid that hit. Fuck you. Okay, Raven's gonna spawn. I just hope that we don't get pincer attacked here. And we did. As you're aware, I was explicitly hoping that wouldn't happen. Yeah, okay, well this stage, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This stage might take a little while. The stages are a real pain. Particularly the Loop 2 version. Like, the Loop 1 version is not that bad, but the Loop 2 version is kind of a minor nightmare. Sometimes you can just duck under the birds if they appear at, like, a bad time. You can save yourself by... Depends on how lucky you get with their arc. Sometimes you can duck under them, sometimes they'll hit you anyway. Great. They keep pincer attacking me. I need to check out Maximo. I've heard that's extremely hard as well. I do want to check that out. I know about Maximo. It's related to the series. It's also fairly difficult. One of these days, I'll try Maximo. Run for it! Okay. Oh, jeez. Man, fucking, they keep pincering me. Okay. Fucking big men. This part right here keeps killing me over and over again. That part on the 3rd floor where I want to kill the guy through the wall. The other guy just he just keeps waltzing over and being like, "Hi, it's me." If you would just wait a second, this part would be... We'd have a better chance. We could always take the more slow route and just kill him from the left side before we go over to the right and kill the other guy. We could do that. We could try that anyway. Like, we could just climb up that ladder. But it'd be easier and quicker if he would just wait. Stupid big man. See if you would just... No, don't... Okay. Crap. Okay, that's alright. We survived, though, at least. We can get this arm... If we just survive a couple more of these guys, we can get an armor. Get the armor back. Notice that the big men do walk faster as well on the second loop. Alright, there's the armor. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Alright, looking good. We've cleared the big man building. Although we could still be hit by a bird, but... Whoa, we almost were. Okay, we've cleared the birds. The birds will stop spawning right... Oh, well, okay, that sucked. Birds are going to stop spawning here. Now we just have to... Okay, well, I guess it's to stop spawning after you make it to that platform. I shouldn't have... You know what? You know why I died there? Because I decided that the birds despawn. I decided that they stopped spawning earlier than they did. I was like, well, we're done with those birds now. But then the birds were like, no, you're not, and then they just killed me. Okay, I guess you have to jump onto the first platform before they stop spawning. Whoa, look at that! How did I survive? Oh, I didn't survive it, that's how. But whatever. Fuck. I should have survived that. I should honestly have survived that. Oh well. Once again, I jumped the gun and assumed I had survived something that... And then, mentally, I was unprepared. I'm gonna every time I select that continue option, I'm gonna do it very carefully. Really don't want to get a continue fail. That would be super sad. Okay. That bird was that particular bird was like an expert dagger dodger. You see that? The way he dodged all my daggers, like he almost flew right through them. Okay. Expert dagger dodging bird. Oops. Ooh, that was actually nice. What I did there was nice. We don't even need to... This is the first time we've got this far and not needed that secret armor. Let's see if we can continue to not need it. If we still have time up to a point, we can come back and get that. Like, now we certainly... It would certainly be worth it, but... But if we're like already past the building, it's probably not worth coming back for it. Alright, I'm gonna stay alert. I'm not gonna assume the birds are gonna stop just because I want them to. I think I was lucky to survive that bird right there. Oh! Well, I was lucky to survive that one, too. Alright, time is low, so we definitely need to get this. I thought that maybe the birds don't stop in the second loop. I completely forgot if that was the case. Because the birds just seem to keep coming. We got a little unlucky there with that white guy. The white gremlin guy, or whatever he is. I think they're called gremlins? Quite sure. Yeah, it's not surprising that we're spending so long on this level. This level, the Big Man level Loop 2, is usually where I have the hardest amount of trouble. With Loop 2 level 6 being like a really close runner-up. Not really surprising. I mean, you can see just from watching, I'm sure, that this level is definitely kind of a nightmare. The more frequent bird spawns, the faster moving big men. Whoa, fucker. We haven't taken a hit yet, that's good. It means we can afford to take one right here. And we did. It's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay, but now I need to get this. And this guy's in the... He might... Let's see if he bothers me or not. Uh-oh. I was afraid that might happen too. Okay. Oh. Killed from above. Let me get into a more relaxed posture. Maybe that'll help. Whoa, how did I survive that? That was a nice jump. Oh. That's a death waiting to happen right there. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We'll have to do plan B, I guess. We need to kill this guy first, before we can do anything else. We still need to kill this guy through the wall. Oh, never mind. Plan C. Hey, DJ what's up? Oh no, the troll game? Yeah. Not much, you know, just trying to get through Ghosts and Goblins as fast as possible. Let's see, what do we start? We've been playing about an hour, 15 minutes now. Okay. It was probably a little optimistic to, like, hope to beat this game in 1 hour. I'm sure we can beat it in 2, though. I'm not sure. I hope we can beat it in 2. I think we can. But not in this life. Or maybe... Whoa. That was a nice escape. If I say so myself. And I do. That was a pretty sweet escape I just did right there. Of course, in a game like Ghosts and Goblins, sometimes you have to ask yourself, do I need to bother escaping in the first place? Like, wouldn't it be better to just die on purpose and get my armor back? And you know, sometimes it is. Full complete or just first run through? I'm on the second loop right now, DJ Suri. We've already done one loop. We've already beaten the game once. That's why all of the monsters move fast. Or I don't know if you're noticing, but all the monsters move a lot quicker now. The ravens spawn in faster. These big men walk around quicker. Just in general. So, whoa, did you see that? That was a good dodge. That was a pretty good dodge right there. Everything is more aggressive in the second loop. Fuck! Get fucking motherfuckers! Alright, fine. Be that way. Those guys just did not want to let me, like, attack that goblin on the third floor. I mean, the big man. Big man is actually their, like, technical official name. These, blue ball throwing big men. At least I seem to remember that being the case in the manual. Pretty sure they're called big men. I don't know, they kind of look like orcs, I guess, or something. Or troll. Maybe they're supposed to be trolls. I'm not really sure. Of course, this game, a building full of trolls. Just what you'd expect from a game like this, right? Alright, we took a hit, but whatever. We'll have to live with it. Let's see if we can get to that armor before we take another hit. No, he's not gonna... Fuck, man. He's gonna make it hard to get to that armor. Let's just kill him so that he can't wander back and kill us later. There it is. Alright, got armor back. Let's try to keep it for a couple seconds. What? Oh no, fuck! Oh, I just made the torch appear because I jumped at the exact wrong place. Ugh. I'd be better off killing myself. Oh, actually, no, you know what? I remember the speedrun trick. Okay, this is actually a great opportunity to show you guys the speedrun trick. Because now I can't go that way. I'd have to kill myself. But, if I sacrifice a hit, if we stand to the left and take a hit, jump and take a hit right here, see if I can pull it off. We can go over this whole top of the building, and there we go. Now we don't have to kill now we can continue. Maybe this will even be the run. Who knows? Whoa, that's actually a cool situation to show that off. I mean, normally I wouldn't do that because I'm not speedrunning the game, and I just want to... It's better to, like, not take a hit for survivability, but in that particular situation, it's the perfect time to do that. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to make it to the bosses. In case you didn't see, I did get the hidden Yashichi. Oh no, I'm dead. Man, bad jump. Fuck. Should have had it there too. I should have had it. That sucks. Damn it. That would have been really cool to complete the level right there. That last moving platform junk is kind of tricky too. Usually though, even though it is tricky, usually I don't have any problem with it. But oh well. Pincer attacked again. Maybe I should just always... Like, I should change my strategy and just always kill the guy on the left first. In the first loop, there's not a whole lot of reason to do that, but in the second loop, maybe that actually is safer. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to change strategies here. It's a little bit slower, but... survivability is more important than speed. So, instead of going up, I don't know. Like, it's so tempting to just go up this ladder and just kill this guy. Fuck, you know, but like... I mean, now might be a good time to... There's nobody else around. Oh, see? I immediately regret that decision. I should just... Alright, that's it. From now on, I'm always going to kill that guy on the left first. So that doesn't happen anymore. You guys see why this level on loop 2 is the hardest level in the game? Are you seeing it? Yeah, I mean level 6 is pretty hard as well on the second loop, but I still think this is worse. This building, this big man building, really is a troll build. Like, it's literally a troll building. Alright, I'm gonna kill this guy right now. Just so I don't have to worry about him later. Oh, fuck. Need some good dodges to survive. I know, the damn big men. The damn big men. See, the thing that sucks about doing it this way is you have to use the ladder on the left, and he likes to guard this ladder, but apparently doesn't want to do it right now. That's good. Okay, now we got to try to kill this guy. We could just not kill him ahead of time, but trying to go, if you leave him there so that he's there when you go down the ladder, he can be a real pain. Skittles! Hand over all your florps in a brown paper bag. Okay, here's one. Let me just hand myself over. Oh, that was close. I'll take it, though. How's it going, Skittles? Welcome to Ghosts and Goblins. Oh, okay. That was a speedrun trick, right? That was a damage boost there. I hope you guys enjoyed my damage boost. Uh-oh. This is a bad situation. This guy's gotta die. All trolls must die. Is that 40-year-old? Hey guys, it's that 40-year-old streamer, Florp. I love him. And his wacky old school games. See with your own eyes. You've finally seen it now. Does it live up to your expectations, Skittles? I'm stuck on this big man building for a while. Afraid this might happen. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, this game is still only going to take like a couple hours to beat, so there have been much more painful games that we played. But that's okay, I saved myself. I knew that might happen, I was kind of ready for it. I was like, if he comes, I'm going to just go down the ladder as fast as I can. And it did work. It did work. I wonder if my hits will be saved on that guy. I hit him like 4 times. Uh-oh. Oh my god, these guys are so aggressively trying to keep me away from this wall. It's insane. Alright, we have not taken a hit yet. We're doing really good. Hopefully these guys don't, like, rush me at the same time. Oh, okay. That's fine. I can still get the armor. Well, they kind of did. They kind of did rush me at the same time, but it worked out for... Alright, I gotta kill this guy. Or maybe not. Shit. I really should just kill this guy just to make sure he doesn't kill me later. Okay, this is going pretty well. I think almost all the big men are dead. No! Oh, I made the torch appear again. Fuck me, man. Alright, fine. We'll try the speedrunner trick again. Thought I was 70. Not because of my looks, but because of my large amount of wisdom, right? Oh, the time is really low. The time is really getting low. Like, we're really pushing it with that time limit. We can get more time here, but how much more do we get again? Like, hopefully it's a minute. I'm not quite sure. Where the fuck is it? I need that time. I need the extra time to spawn. Oh, there it is. Okay. You just have to spend. You have to. Oh, you guys get to hear the low time music. That's rare. All right. It is a minute. Okay, it is a minute. That's good. The red bird almost got me too. All right. You guys actually got to hear a couple seconds of the low time limit music there. Did you guys enjoy that? See, I'm showing off every aspect of the game. You'll take florps over my dead body. You have no room to florp. Nice trick. Did you do that on the first run? No. So are you talking about the speedrunner trick to go over the ceiling? I just happened to learn about that from a speedrun. The thing is, I don't ever do that unless I accidentally make the flame spawn. If you make the flame spawn, it blocks your normal way down. So you're better off just killing yourself. You don't want to get the torch. But you can alternately speedrun. You can get yourself hit over the... It's a way to avoid that torch if you happen to fuck up, like I did. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's see here. I want to make sure I don't mess up this jump like I did last time. Okay, that should work. Alright, there we go. I'm in my underwear? I know, just like most of the time when I stream. No, I'm actually wearing real pants today. Just so you know. Oh! Motherfucker, man. Thought I didn't want to make another jump to the right because I didn't want to spawn them both at the same time, but apparently I needed to. Yeah, even those bosses move faster on the second loop as well. Like, if this had been the first loop, I don't think I would have taken that hit. I know, I am in my underwear though. I'm violating Twitch terms and services right now. Where the fuck is he? Alright, let's not make the torch appear this time. Having an extra hit with the armor would really be better. Especially for that boss. Alright, is this the first time we're getting to this part with the armor? No, we got it once before, but then we stupidly lost it to these birds, I think. Let's try to, just not lose the armor. Let's keep it for the boss. That would be nice. That would be nice for a change. Alright, we have about a minute left. We stand on the right side of this platform. Oh, I'm gonna take a hit. Oh, I didn't take a hit. Wow, how did I not take a hit? Okay, good. Then the Yashi-Chi spawns, and we can get an extra minute on our timer. Pretty essential for being able to beat this level comfortably. If you don't know about that, of course it's pretty easy to spawn that by accident, but if you somehow don't spawn that, you're kind of in a world of hurt for this level, because... See, if we didn't spawn that, we would have... What do we have left? 29 seconds? We'd have 29 seconds left to beat the boss, which it can be done, but... And we might actually do it in that amount of time anyway. Alright, this... We should have it now. We should have this. With this amount... Like, with the armor. I don't see how we can really fuck up to this guy. But maybe we'll find a way. See, I would have died without the armor. That guy would have killed me. Ooh. We would have had... if we didn't get the Yashi-Chi, we would have beat the level with 8 seconds left. That's pretty... I guess we would have done it anyway, but still, nice to know about that. It's also good because if you know about that, you know you can always get the extra minute. You don't have to rush through the level quite as much. Which I'm sure helps overall. Alright. Finally made it past the big man stage, Loop 2. Here we are on Loop 2, Stage 3. This stage is also... It's like a little harder, but honestly I think there's not that much difference to the red armors, like the way you deal with them. So... don't think the stage is really all that big of a problem, even on the second loop. And of course, the secret armors will still be there as well, so... Of course, these zombies do spawn fast. What? I just collected fucking what the fuck? I got an axe. That's no good. Ooh. Well, it'll be alright. Let's try to just keep killing zombies until we get our dagger back. This is actually not a bad place to have that happen because a zombie area like this is the perfect place to spawn, like to farm another weapon. At least you guys, hey, you got to see the axe now, so that's cool. What has your friend said about me since the other day? I know she's in love with the Skittles. Oh, basically she just said, you know that guy, that one guy from your stream. Now I hated most of your viewers, but that one guy, Skittles, I really liked him. Yeah, oh no, could you maybe give him a... Hey look guys, I made the wizard spawn. Oh, he does turn into a frog. I thought he just killed you. Look guys, I'm a frog! No! 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 Thank you. Don't get to see that too often. Yeah, you can actually make those guys spawn from certain gravestones or rocks by hitting them like 10 times or something. Ordinarily, there's no reason to ever do that, of course. Get the darn knife. I had the knife, I accidentally picked up the axe. So now I'm looking for another knife. How's it going, Ghost Rider? Welcome to the stream. We're currently in the middle of the second loop of Ghosts and Goblins. I'll take the torch over the knife, over the axe, I guess. I mean, we could just keep going with the torch, but probably not a great idea. The torch isn't that bad of a weapon. He interrupted the story. Oh, sorry, you're right. Yeah, so basically she was like, oh, give me that. I like that Skittles guy. He was my favorite. I swear, true story, Skittles. That's basically it. She was pretty cute. I know, she's very cute. Skittles alike. Skittles, that was your birthday present on my birthday stream. I was telling Skittles the other day, this may or may not be true, but I was telling him, oh yeah, Alf is her favorite. All she does is talk about Alf and how much she likes the candy Skittles. That could possibly be a lie, but you know what? Don't worry about it. I don't think she's anti-Alf, at least. Yeah, I confirmed she was pro. Hey, there it is! There's the weapon that we wanted, and I have 18 seconds left after getting it. Alright, now we gotta speedrun this shit. We gotta speedrun, guys! Alright, speedrun didn't work. Exactly. Perfect match. She loves Alf and retro games. Alright. Fart humor? I'm gonna say she doesn't... I'm gonna say slightly negative on the fart humor. So just don't tell her any Alf fart jokes, because she's not going to be into that. Good. So far, so good. Alf offsets the fart. Exactly. I think if you had a choice between, like, you know, having her like fart humor and Alf, you'd obviously go with the Alf. I mean, it's a no-brainer. And hey, nobody's perfect, right? See those guys trying to spawn in front of me? What jerks? They're like, we know we can't kill him the normal way, so let's use cheap tactics. Oh, that's fine, because there's an armor right there. Wait, I said it's right here. Thank you, fucker. Give me my armor! Give me my armor! Fuck. Ah, I can't believe I took 2 hits from that guy. Okay. It's alright, guys. This is an easy level. We got this. Name your first child Brian. That actually sounds kind of scary to me. But hey, whatever works for you. Nice. I mean, so it's nice that at least that those burritos don't spawn randomly on this stage. Like, they only spawn in specific spots, which you can memorize pretty easily. Of course, they can still be a pain when since they spawn like right in front of you. But if they spawn randomly in this stage constantly, like they do in stage 5 and 6, a certain spot of stage 6, that'd be pretty much a nightmare. Wow, I don't even need the armor this time. Look at that. Look at this skill. Don't you dare to kill me, you burritos! Ah, burritos! Why do you kill me? Classic. What the fuck? How is this guy following me all the way down? Oh, what a fucking bastard! How did that? Doesn't usually happen. The fuck? Does that happen? No. That doesn't always happen in Loop 2, does it? I don't remember that happening. Hopefully that was just a fluke. If that guy follows you all the way down and like teams up with the second red armor, that would be pretty brutal. There's no way I wouldn't remember if that wasn't the case. Ooh. I killed him within 1 pixel of room. So you always want to take this top path, but if you take any other path, you'll have to deal with more red armors. There's only 1 up here if you go this way. If you take the middle path there, I believe you have to deal with 2. 2 more, I should say. Alright. Stop being racist. What, against burritos or against red armors? Sorry, I'm a little distracted by the game. You know how to... Okay, this guy better not follow me, motherfucker. Don't do it. Alright, I think we scrolled him off the screen, so we should be okay now. Oh, how did we not take any damage there? That's insane. It's amazing that I did not take any damage. Alright, well, this dragon shouldn't be a big problem with the armor. Pretty rare to actually make it here with armor, for me. Hey, look at that. It's pretty good. The only thing that sucks about this game, compared to Castlevania, in Castlevania, when the orb floats down, you can jump and grab it to look stylish. But in Ghosts and Goblins, you can't jump and grab the key. It doesn't have collision until it hits the ground. What the fuck, Ghosts and Goblins game designers? If something falls out of the air, you want to jump and grab it. It's not cool to wait for it to touch the ground. You know, I used to love this game, but the fact that you can't jump and catch the key, that really kind of makes it a crap game, let's be honest. If it weren't for that, it'd be awesome. They just had to go and ruin it. 987 moons. That seems like a lot of moons. Seems like a lot of moons, Mr. Skip. Wow. Friday, what's up? Welcome to Loop 2 of Ghosts and Goblins. Everything is harder and faster. That second big man building was not very nice. We got past it though. This level is really not too difficult, even on the second loop. I mean, these guys are technically faster, but with this stage, even if you do take a hit, the dragon is not too hard to beat without taking damage. How's it going, Friday? Welcome to the stream. Second loop, as in you beat the game twice to officially beat the game once. Exactly. Exactly. The second, not like loop. This isn't loop 4, and now I started again. Huh? No. Yeah. No. No, not that kind of. If it was that kind of second loop, some people aren't aware of this, but if you keep going to the third loop, the enemies actually get faster again, and the speed increase from the second to third loop is so incredibly insane. Like, I'll have to show you guys just how ridiculous the burritos get on loop 3, because it's pretty hilarious. Alright, see if we can beat the dragon without dying. Whoops! I did not see that shot there. Are you showing the loop as beating the boss and restarting, or then beating the boss with the shield, getting the proper ending, and then I'm on the second playthrough? Is that... I mean, if I was on anywhere past the second playthrough of the game, I'm pretty sure you would know Friday, so I know you're just giving me a hard time right now. No! I have yet to get the proper ending, is correct. You're not trying to give me a hard time? Oh, okay. Trying to figure out where you are in the game? Okay, well, let me explain again. If you go past... If you play through the game twice and you get the proper ending, and you try to play through the game the third time, the enemies will all speed up drastically to the point where the game becomes almost unplayable. So if I were on the third playthrough, like you're wondering, you would definitely know. You wouldn't have to ask that. But no, this is the second loop, as in the second playthrough. We have not got the first real ending yet. Well, I mean, obviously you might not know that. I mean, a lot of people probably don't know it. I'll show off what the third loop looks like once we get to it, because it's crazy and hilarious. See, that time we beat the guy with, easily without taking damage. Wish you could have done that before. Never seen it after having run... You'd never seen it run after it had gotten the proper ending? Oh, you've never seen anyone keep going into the third loop, I see, yeah. Well, I'll show you when we get there. But we've got to get past 2 more stages. Stage 6 could take a little while. Stage 6 is pretty difficult on the second loop, There's a number of enemies that will become big problems on that stage. Actually, the burritos is probably the worst thing about these late stages. Not even so much the red armors and the big men. But the burritos are gonna, since the burritos move a lot faster in Loop 2, and since they spawn a lot in these stages, they tend to fuck with you a lot. Like the bosses, or those Satan beasts, they are faster, but they're still not really that big of a problem. But oh, did you see that? He was flying over me, then he just suddenly decided to go straight down into me. Some people may call that unfair. That's alright. Actually, so this level 5 here, I actually think that this beginning part is probably the hardest part in the stage. Or the most likely place to take damage. Because these burritos and blue guys together are pretty likely to hit you. But eventually we'll like get through without taking damage, maybe. Even if I'm not that worried about taking one hit here, because we can make up for it later. There's I think this is the only stage in the game that has an army. Well, stage 1 does as well. There's an armor in this game that's actually not even really. It's technically hidden, but you automatically pass over the square that spawns it as you stand on the moving platform. So every single person who plays this would know where that is. The armor on stage 1 is also pretty easy to find. I'm glad I didn't pick up the axe when like my corpse fell onto it. If my corpse falling onto the axe had picked it up, that would be the most trolliest thing this game could possibly do. But luckily that didn't happen. Because it's really hard to farm a weapon on this stage. No, I think there might be one that spawns somewhere. This weekend was rather enjoyable. You watched some anime online, included Spirited Away. Then we would give you a strange dream after. Have you seen the movie before? It's a fantastic movie. I mean, I believe that's the only anime to actually win an Academy Award. It would inspire some dreams, that is true. Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a really great movie. It's not quite. I don't think it's my favorite Miyazaki movie, but it's up there. Don't get away from the axe. Is the scariest thing in this level. You really don't want to touch that. Luckily, the burritos don't spawn in this part. It would be a nightmare if they did. You saw it years ago. Yeah, me too. I haven't seen it in a couple years, actually. Alright, right about here is when the burritos are going to start spawning again. So now we have to be careful. But here's where we get our armor back. So it's like the one moment in the game where one of the few moments where the game is. Oh, did you see that? You guys got to see the teleporting big man. I guess that's some sort of glitch or something. But sometimes when you go up that ladder, he just kind of appears there. Sometimes he's not there at all. It's really weird. Fighting this guy sucks because I think that burritos can spawn now? I'm surprised that we haven't seen any yet. Oh, there's one. He almost unfairly killed me, but he didn't. Almost decided to move right on top of me. I think that only one of those can spawn at a time, so it might be better off just to not kill them sometimes. Alright, well, this level's pretty much... It sucks. It would actually be easier to kill this guy with the shield, because now I can't destroy his shots, but... Worst enemy in the level is the power-up. Exactly. The worst enemy in this level is the axe. That's like my worst night. Oh! No, I took a hit. Fuck. I knew I was going to take one there, too. I'm used to fighting this guy with the shield. He's actually quite a bit more awkward to fight without the shield. Oh. Okay, we did it, though. I was worried. Okay, made level 6. The last real level of the game. Might sound hipster, but I saw Spirited Away before it was brought to the US. I don't know, why would that be hipster? If you were bragging about it, like, guys, listen, I'm pretty cool. Because you know why? I saw it before it came to the US, so... I mean, I'm a real anime fan. If you said it like that, that might be hipster, but I think just saying that you saw it before it came to the US is not hipster. So we saw the dagger, but we're gonna lose it in just a second, because we have no choice. And to pick up the cross. But we'll kill this guy one time with the dagger. Alright guys, say goodbye to the dagger. It was really good relationship while it lasted, but all good things must come to the end. Goodbye, dagger. I'll miss you. Does sound hipster. You might be best to kill yourself. Brickster, that does sound... I called you Brigster. Called you... You should change your name to Brigster. That should be your punishment. Why did I call you Brigster? I don't know. No! Did you see how he just changed directions like that? What a troll. I think these guys actually are trolls. What? The fuck? Oh my god. Did you see how I... Okay, we're gonna die to this red armor anyway, though. Usually he does, like, a damage to me. I don't know. We'll probably die to him. See? I knew it. I didn't jump, like, exactly right there. I find it really hard to kill that guy without taking damage. Well... The rest of the level is honestly not that bad. It's just that red armor right there is really awkward to kill without taking damage. And because of that, you can't afford to make any other mistakes anywhere in the level. Unless you get past these first two bosses without taking a hit, and you can leave the armor until later, which is nice, but usually that doesn't happen. Usually one of these guys manages to hit me. Or both, like just happened there. It's Brigand if he embraced his hipster side. Brigster, exactly. You should just become a full-on blown hipster. You should make a hipster persona for yourself. Forgot to get the javelin. Wait, where's the fucking javelin? Huh? Oh, there it is. How did I not... I must have jumped over the spawn. Weird. Yeah, because this guy's actually immune to the cross. I see. Why did I even jump like that? I don't even know. Oh, whatever. I'll just die. Better that one anyway. Brigand is 55% hipster, 35% douchebag, and 10% margarine. Brigand is like, hey, how dare you say how dare you call me margarine? I'm fine with the other two, but I won't tolerate margarine. I'll have you know that I only eat real butter. Oh, he hit me at the last possible second. What a jerk. Do you ever notice that your sprite has an eye in this game, but the eye is actually transparent, so you can see the background behind it? That's pretty weird. He's obviously a butter person. Yeah, I guess I am too. I don't really eat a lot of butter either, but I haven't eaten margarine in a long... We haven't bought margarine in a long time. We just buy butter. I don't think I dislike margarine. We just don't ever get it. Because I don't... What's the point? I mean, you know... Most of the time we just use butter for cooking, so... We don't really need to use margarine for cooking. Dislike margarine? He's a dick. Yeah, fuck that margarine guy. It's me, Emperor Margarine. I took your princess. Try to get her back, Prince Butter. This guy's a real dick. I love it when he walks into the wall. That's my favorite thing he does. Why can I not get past these two guys all of a sudden? These motherfuckers. Alright, might be that way. That's better. What? Fuck. That was my... I wasn't ready. I totally let my guard down after killing that dragon. See, this is why this stage is I mean, there's definitely a difference, a pretty big difference between this and Loop 1. For one thing, this unicorn enemy right here definitely moves quite a bit faster, and it does make him a lot more likely to damage you. Oh, we got past him that time. Just barely. The dragon moves faster as well, which does really mess with my timing on, like, killing him without taking a hit. Oh, we did it, though. Alright, we finally, for the first time, made it past those guys without taking a hit. So we can leave this armor here as a backup armor. We can come back for it later, if we still have time, which we probably will. So, hopefully... Oh, the big man is... He's gonna troll me, apparently. He started way over there. I should have been ready to climb up that ladder. Get out of here, fucker. What? Oh no! I fucking spawned that... Oh no, this is the worst! I spawned a red armor I did not need to spawn. Yeah, that was... Why? I don't know. Because, see, the guy on top... I knew he was gonna... I should have moved to the left. That was just dumb. Man, we were doing so good, too. We were doing so good. But then we weren't. I made a really dumb mistake. Oh, that was supposed to be a jump to the right. Okay. We're very far in the game. We're very far in the game, so carefully select continue. No continue fails allowed. No continue fails allowed. We're gonna beat this game, and then we're gonna laugh about it. We're gonna be like, remember when we beat Ghosts and Goblins? Yeah, that sure was easy. That's what we're gonna say. I'm glad there were no continue fails. We'll use those exact words. Behave, unicorn! He just loves to charge into me. Jump to the left, just a step to the right. That's... You described this game exactly, DJ Tsurugi. Put your hands on your hips, and you grab the cross. You gotta get to the top. Watch out for the red armors. Let's do Makaimura again. It was translated as Ghosts and Goblins. I'm not a good singer, I apologize. My tone deafness. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna beat this game. Really soon. Oh, this tail! I should have ducked under the tail. Fuck, man. After I took that hit, I lost my motivation. My morale hit the bottom, and I just let myself get killed. I don't know why. It was a perfectly good life. I should have protected it. Ooh, he's really cooperating now. Look at that. He just, like, let me kill him that time. I like that. I like it when he behaves that way. What? Ugh. I don't even know. What even happened there? That dragon did not cooperate at all with us. A very uncooperative dragon that time. Maybe that doesn't usually happen because I usually kill like 1 or 2 of the tail units first. Oh, that guy in the fucking top. The guy in the top trolled me. Do you see that? See, that's another thing. It's subtle, but that's another way in which the second loop is harder than the first one. Because the big men have a faster walking speed. More often, that guy seems to end up being on top of me. And then it, like, really fucks with me when I, like, climb up that ladder. More often, that guy always ends up on top of me. It's a good floor quote. I like it. Oh, there he is! On top of me again, but I think I'll be okay this time. His aim was a little off that time, so... Alright, now this guy. No! Damn it! Took 2 hits from that fucking guy. I'm gonna blame that on this pop-up that distracted me. This fucking pop-up on my screen. From, like, YouTube or some shit. It's because of that. If it weren't for that, I would not have died. For the record. Ooh, pretty good. Alright, we don't have to collect the armor. We're gonna leave it. We have a chance to come back for that if we need it. If we need that armor. Just gotta watch out for this torch. Alright, and the big man also made things pretty easy for us. Let's see if we can just, like, not take 2 hits in a row from this red armor. Or... maybe we'll take. Maybe we won't take. All right, I'm going back. I'm going back for the armor. It's worth it. It's worth it. Don't get the torch. The torch is an instant game over. Well, not game over, but instant death. What? Uh-oh, that armor better not have despawned. Oh, good thing the armor doesn't despawn when it scrolls off the screen. That'd have been kind of heartbreaking. Ooh, more than one of those guys can just... I guess, I thought that only one of those guys could spawn at a time, but I guess 2 of them can spawn. If they feel like it. Oh, did you see that guy spawning in front of me? Did you see that? I know there's a guy over there still. I remember, I knew I didn't kill him. Don't pick up the axe. Okay, an axe is an instant death. You don't want to pick that up. We have 1 minute and 44 seconds left. Alright, we should have this. We should have this now. If I die now, I will have fucked up incredibly bad. Because these guys should be easy. How does Genocider feel about her friend, what's her name, being in love with you? She's learning to... She was a little bit weird about it at first, but she's learning to live with it. So, beginning to think not knowing her name might be a roadblock in a relationship. Yeah, to be fair, Skittles, she thought you knew her name. And I'm going to have to tell her now that you don't, so it's probably over. Sorry about that. Over before it even began. You almost had that one, Skittles. Sorry. Oh, no! Why did I do that? Oh, what the fuck did I just do? Wow, okay. There's an example of how to completely screw up that boss for no reason. Skittles, I don't know if you're crying because I just died stupidly, or if you're... Probably not because of that. Her name was Heather, by the way, Skittles. But it's too late now. It's too late. You could have gone back, and by the way, you could have just gone back and watched the video and found that out. Because it is mentioned. No, that was just... that had nothing to do with... The death against that boss had nothing to do with luck. That was just terrible play. Like, why did I jump? Just clearly rushing it. Yeah, name of the goddess, exactly. That was good. Again, we got past the... Oh shit, why did I jump there? Does that cause the armor to I think that actually might destroy the armor if you jump up there. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna assume that armor's not there anymore. Well, we could go... You know what? If I do take a hit, we'll come back and check. Because I don't know... Maybe that was a glitch last time when that happens. I honestly don't know. Fuck. Well, let's try to not take damage, though. Not taking damage is better. No, no, I'm gonna take damage. Oh, don't spawn him. Okay, I was really worried that red armor would come to life. Well, now's our chance to go back and check. If that armor is gone, then we're basically dead. Why did I have to make that dumb jump? See, I knew it. So jumping up in this place where the armor that spawns the armor with armor on makes the armor power up just go away. I never knew that before until now. Wow. Ooh, but maybe I'll play really good against this guy and not... Hey, look at that. It's a rare chance where, like, I actually kill that red armor without taking damage. That, like, never happens. Although, I guess it did just happen a couple minutes ago. Alright, well. Or did... No, I took damage, I just went back and I got the spare armor. I think that's the first time I've gotten past that guy on stream without taking a hit. Damn. Why am I sucking against this boss now? I mean, their shots are faster, but it shouldn't really make that much of a difference. You can still kill them with the shield. I mean, I guess they move faster too, but that shouldn't really make that much of a difference either. I just need to be more careful against them, I guess. Maybe I'm just trying to rush it too much. Probably just trying to rush it too much. You hoping this works out? Yeah. I hope it works out for you, Skittle. Good luck. Oh, I forgot. I think I forgot to mention one other thing, Skittle, which is that she's actually, like, engaged. Did I forget to... I guess I probably should have mentioned that detail, Skittle. Sorry. Minor little detail that slipped my mind. Ooh, we beat that red armor without taking damage. Nice. I usually take at least one hit from that guy. Say at least one. Alright, we're back here again with these fuckers. They're really not that hard. What the oh, what? Okay, so you know why I just took a hit there? I literally was trying to press the button and my finger missed the button. Like to shoot a shield to block the shot. Wow. Okay. I must be... the pressure must be getting to me. I don't know. Wow. Alright. Oh! Wow. I could not be playing any worse against those guys. That's just... I swear, those guys are not hard. I'm just playing like absolute shit against those guys. Alright, well, eventually I will stop playing like shit and play okay. I just need to play like average till I get past them, so... Wow. Engaged, but involved with Skittles. We might have a room... We might... Heather, you're tearing me apart, Heather! Could be like that. Speaking of which, Disaster Artist comes out this weekend, I think, right? Does that... hey, Skittles, what do you think about the decision to have James Franco play you in the movie? I am gonna see it. Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that movie. Virus just hosted for 6 viewers. Thank you, Virus. Appreciate it. Ooh, wow. I must be getting good at that red armor. Hey, Virus! That's right. That's how you say his name. It's Virus! I like this. I like the sound of that. How's it going? You know, just fucking up on the second loop of Ghosts and Goblins a lot. Alright, there's one of those fuckers dead. Oh, don't fuck up now. No! Thank God I didn't fuck up again. I felt like I was about to fuck up again. Alright. You actually made it to the second loop. I sure did, Virus, and we're about to... Now we're gonna beat the game. Alright, it took over 2 hours. I'm disappointed. GG, the rest of the joke. I know. Yeah, what is... Yeah, it's like 2:15, I think. Disappointed in my finish time, but oh well. Think it takes 10 hits to kill this guy? Congratulations! This story is happy end. Thank you! You're welcome, Ghosts and Goblins. Alright guys, you ready for the third loop? Here we go. Let's beat it the third time. Let's beat it the third time. Game over! But... Now it says game over, but if you hit continue, hit continue. Loop 3. You feel strength welling up in your body. Did it say strong? Did it? Oh, you continued from here? I know there is a third loop. Let's kill him again. Alright, loop 3. strength. That's why I can beat this game. I've got a lot of strength. Look at all this strength. Strength is a good word. Alright, now look how fast the zombies are moving now. Look at this zombie speed. Did you see that? Man, some of them are really fast. These are like hyper zombies. Look how fast those shots are, too. Alright, we gotta make it to the burrito forest. So that a video, by the way, you guys all know the Mexican Runner video, obviously. The original Here Comes the Mexican Runner opening. So that part where he's fighting the burritos, that's actually from the third loop. That's why he's like laughing so much, because they're so insane, the burritos. Burritos! Don't you dare to kill me, burritos! That's where that comes from. What? The fuck? What was that? What was with that red armor behavior? What was that guy even doing? Okay. Can't even get past the first part of the first level. I want to see someone speedrun the third loop of Ghosts and Goblins. Or, like, tacit. If I see a dagger, I'm going to take it, but I kind of don't mind the shield. We might just keep the shield. Gotta be fine with that. Being able to destroy shots is pretty nice. Oh, there's a dagger. Alright, I'll take it. What the fuck? Alright. Good. I wonder how long it would take to beat the third loop. I mean... I feel like there's no way I'd ever beat it. That? Is that a time power-up? Oh, that... By the way, that Yashi-Chi that I just spawned, it takes away 20 seconds from your timer. It's like an evil Yashi-Chi. I think it's mentioned in the manual that there's like an evil one. Ridiculous. Alright, here we go. This is the fun part. Look how many of them there are on the screen. Burritos! Burritos! Don't you dare to kill me, burritos! Oh, there's some more on the screen now. How many of you guys were aware that that burrito part from the Mexican Runner opening was from the third loop of this game? Some of you guys didn't even know that. These burritos are crazy. Oh my... What the... Jesus, man! The fucking... Oh my god, the spears! You thought it was the second? No, it's the third loop. That's from the third. That's definitely the third loop. Or that's why he's laughing. So, or I think. No, I'm pretty sure. Like I've never seen the stream that comes from, but I'm assuming that comes from his Makaimura stream. I don't know. I think that. Did Nochimar? Yeah. Well, I mean, I could just tell from watching the video, but I never saw the stream that actually comes from. Yeah, that was probably from when he was, like, practicing to beat Makaimura, I'm sure. Oh my god, these spears are the speed of the spears that they drop are insane. Look at this! Are you guys seeing this? Look at this. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I've never actually been past this level before. Loop 3, level 1. Never made it past this level. I can't even get past level 1 of the third loop. That's how crazy this is. I can only imagine what the other levels are like. I mean, they must be insane. There's like 6 or 7 of them spawn at the same time. Is there anything different in the ending? No. Pretty sure that The third loop you get, well, since you have to get the bad ending again to actually access the third loop, I'm assuming you just get the good ending again for being the third loop. But I do know, there was a video somewhere that tested it. I'm pretty sure that it's just the same 2 endings. It'll keep appearing. There's no new endings or anything. I'm gonna just try a little bit more. I want to see if I can make it past level 1 of the third loop. All these burritos are making me hungry for some Mexican food. Who's got the salsa? Memories of Big 20, number 5. Good thing that was only 1 loop. Did they make you play through 1 loop with this? Yeah, good thing, because loop 2 is pretty hard. Oh my god, this... You would never play this willingly again? Aw, oh, come on, this game's fun, Virus. I would. I like it. I would play it willingly. It's really, honestly, not bad for a Micronix port. Here, let me just throw myself into the water since I just took damage. Of course, you stand... You don't actually fall all the way down. You, like, fall in the water, you stand there, and then you die. It looks like it's a shallow pool of water. Not sure why that would kill you, but it does. I just gotta move as fast as I can through this shit. It's not easy. The burritos. The burritos! Oh man. Loop 3 does not mess around. I think the best strategy is just to, like, try to dash forward as fast as you can and don't stop. Just try to get through this and hope you just get lucky. Oh, how did I get this? They gave me a torch. Oh, man, fuck, you know what? Fuck it. Alright, that's it. Somehow a torch fell onto me. Those motherfuckers. Alright, that's it for Ghosts and Goblins. We're not gonna do it with the torch. I'm gonna turn the game off. You know what? Okay, I wanted to do something else too, just for fun. I want to just try to see how far I can get in Makaimura. This is Ghosts and Goblins without continues. Just want to see how far I can get with 3 sets of lives, or with 1 set of lives. It's unfair again. I know, it's really unfair. All right, I'm gonna do. Just one time. Just one time, 1 set of lives. Alright, let's just see how far I can get in Makaimura. This game does not have continues. This is the Japanese version of Ghosts and Goblins. God, the zombies move a lot slower now. That helps. So a weird thing about this game is that if you want to farm the dagger, you can't just, like, kill yourself until you get it. You'd have to reset every time. And, you know, every time you die, and you get a game over, you get to farm another dagger, so That's got to be a huge pain. You would definitely want the dagger, I would assume, for this game, for this challenge. The torch is no good. Which means you gotta sit through that intro a lot, probably. What did he drop? Alright. Just gonna reset until I get the dagger. Interesting to see different... It is interesting. Yeah, this game does have a continue code. Actually, the first Ghosts and Goblins has a warp code as well. That I did use as a kid. This game has a continue code. I assume everybody who played it in Japan used a continue code the same way we all used ABBA to play through Ikari Warriors, because the game was impossible without it. Or at least, almost impossible. Okay, yeah, exactly. You remember Miyabi playing through this one using the continue code? I don't think there's any other differences, aside from the lack of normal continues in Makaimura. Alright, I'm gonna get the dagger, and then once I get the dagger, we'll do one playthrough of this game. One attempt. Only one. We're not gonna take too long. And I can't promise that. I might decide to do more than one. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So far, so good. We got a dagger. Now we have a chance. Well, I might as well restart the game now, because I died in the... Looks exactly like the same game. I think so. You struggled a lot to beat this first loop? Like 2 entire weekends? Was he using the continue code then? Well, that's just the same as normal Ghosts and Goblins. Oh yeah, no, I mean, when I was a kid, I struggled a lot to... I had never even made it past level 3 of the first loop as a kid. I only saw the later stages because I used the warp code. It's the only reason I even saw them. You give up? That's good. Did he ever beat the... I guess he didn't beat the second loop then? Come on, dagger! That is not a dagger. Fuck. Can't go any further past that point or the zombies won't spawn. That is a torch. Fuck. No, he just said fuck it. I mean, after spending so long playing through the game the first time, I can understand why most people do that, but I'm glad that I, can beat this game properly and get the real ending. Man. Alright, I'm just gonna get turned into a frog, because... Well, they're being really stingy that time. Fucking zombies. I need one good attempt at Makaimura. Not an attempt. We can't die on the first part of stage 1. We just can't allow that. We need to get the dagger, and we need to, play good. Now, I just want to remind you guys that TMR did beat Makaimura. This game, Makaimura. Not Ghosts and Goblins. He beat this game without using continues. After all you've seen me struggle through this game, imagine beating this game without continues. That's pretty crazy, but he did it. Oh, I missed that. Whatever that was. Sucks. So, every other set of zombies has a chance to drop an item. Oh, there it is! Nice. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. We got it this time. So far, so good. Oops, that was a bad, dumb jump. Oh, well. Oh, but that actually really makes a big difference in Makaimura. If this were regular Ghosts and Goblins, you know, any old random death doesn't matter, but in this game, every hit counts. For a second there, I forgot I was playing Makaimura, and I thought I was just playing old regular Ghosts and Goblins. It's definitely a different kind of experience playing this version of the game. Okay, nice. Alright, we have not died yet. We have not died. We still have all our lives. All 3 of them. It's interesting how in Makaimura, every life there's no throwaway lives. Every life counts. Alright, we're probably going to lose all our lives here, though. In the big man building. I'm going to go down here. Because I think there might be a 1-up here somewhere. Oh, okay, never mind. That was a waste of a life. I'm not going down there. I thought that... I sort of feel like there's a 1-up that spawns somewhere in this, like, ice building part, but I don't remember where it is. Whatever, let's just keep going. When you're playing ordinary Ghosts and Goblins, that kind of thing is irrelevant. Oh, uh-oh, that's not good. Ooh, that was close. Okay. 2 lives left. 2 lives to get past the big man building. One life left. 1 life to get past the big man building. Zit. Zit, guys. My last chance. We're already down to 1 hit left. No! Okay, that was close. Oh, there goes our last life. Well, see, there's no continue option. In Makaimura, there are no continues. If you want to keep playing, you got to go back to level 1. Man, that's too bad. How would you ever beat Makaimura? I mean, you'd have to play it so much. I mean, basically have to be at speedrun level to like beat that game. Like at a level where you just know every inch of the game by heart. And even then you'd need good luck, I think, with some enemy spawns. It's crazy. Oh, man. There's something appealing about it, though. Like, I almost want to like play more Makaimura and just like see if I can get farther. It's got the same appeal that other games with finite lives have, but it's just too hard, you know, just too hard. So that's Makaimura. That's Ghosts and Goblins. Let's see, what did I rate the game? I think I gave it like a 7 or an 8. I gave it a 7. I think a 7. It's pretty fair. I mean, 8 is probably a little too high because of its jankiness, but it's a fun game overall. Like a lot, even though the Micronix port is not a great port, a lot of the charm of the arcade game, I think, is preserved, and the game's difficulty makes it's fun. Just the game's like whole aesthetic is cool, and I like the difficulty. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna see these other videos suck, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of them, and we're just gonna replace them with the new video. Pretend like those other ones don't exist. Let's go some Goblins. Okay, we were able to beat it in 2 hours and 15 minutes, I believe. I'll have to go back and check the exact time. But, oh, look at that. I actually did improve my time. Now it's 2:15. I think it was around 2:15. Huh? Yes, it is over, Brigands. Hold on a second. I'm going to take a break really quick, okay? And I'll be right back, okay, guys? 1 second.